Hello again and welcome back to Dishonored 2. Before we get started, full disclosure here, the last 4 episodes that you watched were recorded back in May when I was still furloughed from my job. My plan back then was to record the game when I had time and then finish it and then post it all in one big series. But, you know, good news was I got my job back and I started working again. Bad news was I didn't have time to play this anymore. So it is now the end of November as I record this, and I think this will actually be posted on the first day of December. So it has been, you know, over 6 months since I last played this. So we'll see how long it takes me to get back into it, get back into the controls mostly. But I am excited to be back here because this is a pretty cool game. I do enjoy this game a lot. Let's see if I can't find out what it is we're doing right now. Our objective is to, let's see, escape the palace. That's what we're doing. We collected Delilah's spirit at the end of the last episode. So now we need to find Meagan Foster and return to the Dreadful Wale. And then rendezvous with Meagan Foster. When you are ready, reach Duke Luca Abel's private dock and rendezvous with Meagan Foster. Well, we gotta get out of here first. And I think that, you know, we eliminated everybody here in this palace, I think. Not 100% sure. But I don't know for sure. I don't know. Let's see here. I'm gonna guess we're maxed out on the Addermeyer solution. I can't pick that up. One thing I don't remember... There we go. Wanted to put my weapon away. Rewire tool, we don't need any of those. I've got all kinds of stuff that I am maxed out on. How do we get out of here? Well, there's a walkway right there. And, there's stairs here. I have no idea which way to go. And then there's like a little area up here, too, that I'm kind of curious about. Can I get up there? I just want to go up here and look around a little bit, just for the heck of it. We've probably already been up here, I'm going to guess. Yeah, well, there's some stairs right here. I didn't even have to do the fancy thing. Just take the stairs up. Private dock is in this direction here. It's not that far away, really. Shouldn't be too much trouble to get there. Look at this mess. This, I guess, was one of those clockwork soldiers. I mean, I remember nothing. I mean, oh, okay. We got a dude over here. He's unconscious. So yeah, it should be a nice, quiet little walk over here to the dock. We shouldn't find any resistance at all. And I'm going to trust that I've pretty much explored this place thoroughly in the last couple of episodes, so I think it's safe for us to leave. Kind of eager to leave this place and see what the game has in store for us. So here's a private dock. It's right here. I guess maybe...
There. Now to wait.
There. Now to wait, she says. Okay. We'll just wait. We'll just sit and have a little spot of tea. Here comes the little skiff here. She's moving quick, man. Making me a little nervous how quick she's moving. Oh. And oh, she's going to back in. Okay. Well, now she's taking her time. She was moving quick. Now she's taking her time. I mean, sir, surely I don't have to swim out to her, do I? Alright, I don't have to swim out there. Maybe I do. Do I? Really? Okay. I think she shut off the engine. I think I'm supposed to swim out there. Fine, I'll get wet. You know what, though? Before we leave... Ah, crap. I've jumped in the water. Well... I could get out. Have we... found everything there is to find.
Is gone at last, faded into nothing. Her reward is peace.
Yeah.
You will never gain back what you lost here.
Waves coming in.
You'll know now. I'm your only family.
Oh, that sucks.
I inhabit two impossible places at once.
Okay.
A prison of dead flesh, after a prison of bones.
Look at that big giant light that's supported by this skinny little support here.
You will take me back and die at my hands.
She sounds pretty sure of herself. Okay, that's all she has to say. Let's see here. There's a way... Let's see, we got lore and maps here. What's going on here? Note to kitchen staff. All this stuff is showing up as new stuff. Pretty sure it's not. Pretty sure we already looked at all this stuff. Audiographs here. We already looked at those maps here. Grand Palace map. Thought that there was a way to see how many runes and stuff there were on this level, but I don't remember how to do it, doggone it. Sheesh. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. These are all my abilities here. Huh. I have to imagine that I've found everything there is to find. I think when you pull out the heart, then it tells you where stuff is, so... But, man, I thought that there was a screen that came up... Whoa, I don't know what I just did. I think I just took a potion. I thought there was a screen that came up that kind of told me how many of each thing were here. Is it telling me maps again? Yeah, there's a map here, I get it. Well. Oh well. Oh, let me out of here. This screen isn't going to tell me anything, is it? Stats. Current mission. No, this also doesn't tell me. Okay, well, alright. Let's swim on out there. I guess if I didn't want to get wet, I could always do this. There she waits. Okay, well, that's good that it actually is Meagan Foster. There was part of me that worried that perhaps it would be somebody else coming to get me. Hello, Meagan.
So, is that it? The fall of Karnataka?
From now on, the Duke will be guided by better stars.
Back to the Dreadful Wale, then, and on toward Dunwall.
Yes, at long last. To take back the throne and find a way to save my father.
Ready, then?
Yeah, take me back to the ship. Let's go.
Let's set out.
All right. As you want.
Okay. Well, we killed 3 hostiles. So we were not merciful. I don't remember who we killed. We set off no alarms. 23 bodies were detected, and we were detected 76 times, so we were definitely not ghostly. That's for damn sure. We found all the runes, all the shrines, all the bone charms. We did not find all the coins. We found all the paintings, and we found all the blueprints. Well, that's reassuring. That's good to know. Did it really take me 6 hours and 57 minutes to finish that mission? Holy cow. Seems like an excessively long time. And then we did all these special actions here. Fantastic. Great. Dreadful Wale, meet with Meagan Foster and Anton Sokolov to discuss your return to Dunwall. That is what we are going to do.
I grew up with this broken skyline. The muted colors and the way the light falls. It's Dunwall, but it's not. Have I changed, or does everything just look different when you're not wearing a crown? Whatever grand scheme you've got underway now, Delilah, you were smart when you stole this place from me. You knew who among my people to corrupt, and you took away my strongest ally, my father. But you didn't know me. You only saw a sheltered princess. You never thought I'd fight back. You don't know me, Delilah, but you will.
Oh, you will. Okay, we've escaped the palace and we rendezvoused with Meagan Foster. Now we need to confer with our allies. That's what we do. We got our travel log here. Let's write in our travel log. Yeah, here's the travel log. This is new. Death to the Empress. A farewell. I grieve for a second time. What was it like to walk with her heart somewhere near, but never quite in the real world? It was her wisdom, her insight, her voice, her love. Mother, now I've lost you twice. I knew her spirit was trapped. I knew she needed to be set free. But how could I? Of course she found a way to help me, one last time. No, I will not cry, not yet, not until all my work is done. Now the heart contains a different spirit, a different voice. Delilah Copperspoon, spinner of lies, thief of thrones. Delilah the selfish, cunning, and cruel. The Duke of Karnaca. Not so long ago, I would have gladly thrust a dagger into Duke Abel's chest, but a more subtle opportunity presented itself, and I took it. The Duke still lives, but they dragged him away, thinking he was his own political double gone mad. And the Duke's actual double? I think he'll be a much better Duke than the real one ever was. People will never know why their ruler suddenly gained wisdom, or took on a kinder tone. And maybe they'll wonder why Empress Emily changed just as suddenly. I'm not the same person I was 2 months ago. Now there's only one more task before I can rest. Corvo, my father, I am coming. Back to Dunwall. Dunwall, my home. Terrible things, no doubt, happened here since I left, since I was forced to leave. Will the city be in ruins? The people terrified, hiding in their homes? Am I trying to reassure myself, imagining the worst? What if I found the city in better shape than I left it? Delilah doing a better job than I did? No, I don't think it will be the case. I know Delilah, and I know myself better now. I feel guilty for all the things I could have done better before this all started. For being an empress, not many people thought was worth fighting for. I don't know what I'll see, but whatever has happened to my city, I mustn't let grief or anger cloud my thoughts, because the destruction of Dunwall won't be weighing heavily on Delilah's mind. She must know I'll be coming for her. She's watched from afar as one after another of her allies have been removed from my path. Does she feel vulnerable? Or was this her plan all along? Thing's still telling me about this map. Okay, I'll look at it there. I looked at it. Okay. Well, let's walk around the boat a little bit. That's what we do. Here's the little items we've picked up along the way. I honestly don't remember which one, if any, we picked up in our most recent travels. Oh, there's a rune or bone shard nearby. There's one sitting right in there. Well, let's go pick it up.
I must admit, this campaign has been conducted with far more restraint than I would have expected.
Okay. Not sure what he means by that. Where's this bone charm? It's right there on the other side of this wall.
Remarkable what Delilah's accomplished, coming from such a background, taking the throne.
So I still don't have the key to get into this room. Meagan Foster's cabin key needed.
At least the situation with the Duke is behind us. Let's not forget that small detail in all this.
Yeah, let's not forget that.
Despot.
Yeah. All these boxes here, the way they're all stacked up here right outside of Meagan's room makes me think that there's some secret way in there. But we've looked around in here, and I have not been able to figure out a way to get in, if there is even a way.
I doubt my apartment on Kaldwin's Bridge is as I left it.
I doubt it too. So yeah, I don't see a way to get in there. And I believe we've even taken a walk outside, haven't we?
This is over. I might visit the Academy of Natural Philosophy and shock them all. Assuming it still stands.
It's a pretty good painter, right? It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'll take that processed whale oil. Dual-layered Galvani weave. Okay, we picked that up. There's coins, there's... I mean, I'm taking all this stuff, man. Right? I didn't do anybody any good on this boat. Umberwood Bloodfly statue. Okay, that's mine now. It's all mine. Okay, I guess I don't need to eat those, do I? Here's an audiograph. Have we played this already?
I'm still aboard this creaking thing that Meagan calls a boat. And Don Sokolov, once the designer of mighty ships, thrown against the malevolent ocean and large enough to heave the great leviathans aboard, thrashing and spilling their life's blood across the decks. Majestic ships, swift with luxurious cabins, fit for an empress. Where are those vessels now? They're far too important to carry an old man like me. I've been abandoned by my own creations. But maybe that's the way it should be. Haven't I been cruel, selfish? Perhaps I should be forgotten, consigned to the junk heap. Maybe I should die at last. And there's a chance I will on this final escapade. To Dunwall, then. We'll see what's left of me.
Huh. Look at this thing. Pretty cool. See if there's anything else for us to pick up around here. Copper wire, we could probably use that. All kinds of stuff lying around here, huh? This is... I guess this is Sokolov's room, huh? I think we've already picked this place clean. I want to see if we can get to that bone charm over there. I'm going to go outside and see if there's a window into her room. Although I, again, feel like we've already tried this.
So long ago, would any of this have happened?
Huh? New mission clue. Meagan Foster is waiting on the deck of the Dreadful Wale. She wants to talk. Okay. Can I pickpocket her and get her key from her? Pickpocket. Oh, I got it.
This thing in Karnaca could have really gotten ugly. I'm amazed it didn't.
Apparently, Emily is rather despicable. She just helps herself to people's keys. I've wanted to go in this room since the starting of the game, it feels like. Alright, I'm going to shut the door here. Here's a pearl fan, I'm just going to steal that. Here's Meagan Foster's notebook, I'm going to steal coins from her room. This is an expensive mission. Here's a bone, there's 2 bone charms in here, right? This bone charm, relocation sickness. This bone charm, Leviathan's mind. Interesting. Let's take a look at these. So we picked up one called Leviathan's Mind. Regenerate mana while underwater. Alright. And this one called Relocation Sickness. Witches sometimes stumble off balance after magical relocation. Alright. Can't say either one of those excite me all that much, just off the top of my head. Maybe if I give it some more thought, I might realize their true value. Who's Billy Lurk? I don't remember that name. Let's listen to her private memoirs.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Kaldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the Empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes.
Why does she have that recording in here? Well, let's read her notebook and find out. What day is it? I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know what will happen. No one can know. But I have a feeling that we'll all be dead soon. Everyone dies, just like my sweet Deirdre, twitching in the mud. But I think death is very close now. The air feels strange. The wind is coming from the west. I saw a dead gull floating in some foam. Don't go off to Dunwall. Billy. That's what I'm reading from the signs. Is that a comma there? Is that supposed to be, don't go off to Dunwall, Billy? That's what I'm reading from all the signs. I could run, finally try and find him at long last, the old knife himself. They could rent another boat. They don't need me, not really. So I could run. I should run. Haven't I had more than my share of blood? So why am I still here? Okay, this is definitely not a comma. Don't go off to Dunwall. Billy. That's what I'm reading from all the signs. Okay. Well, that's falling on deaf ears. Who's Billy Lurk? Is that Meagan's real name? Is she Billy Lurk? That's my guess. Let's go up and talk to Meagan. She's waiting to talk to us.
Hey, there you are. I wanted a chance to talk.
Okay, let's talk. Why is that pistol sitting next to you there, Meagan?
I made a vow.
What? Oh.
Meagan.
Oh, crap. Okay.
People have called me that for a long time, but it's a lie. My name is Billy Lurk.
Good timing stealing that key,
Everyone's
huh?
full of secrets. Why do I feel like you've got more to say?
Yeah. I can't believe I'm telling you this, but you deserve the truth. I'll just say it. 15 years ago, I ran with a mercenary gang. We got paid to kill people. Some who deserved it, some who didn't. The boss pulled me up from the Dunwall slums when I had nothing and had run out of rope. This is hard to admit.
Whatever it is, spit it out.
Our leader was the assassin Dowd, and I was part of the crew. Our last big job together. We were paid to...
You helped Dowd kill my mother?
Yes. I don't know what else to say. I've lived a very long time wishing I could take that day back, but I can't.
Oh my gosh. We could say you've changed since those times or you're a monster. I don't know. I feel like this is what Emily would say. I mean, it's obvious that she's doing everything she can to try to, I don't know, make amends for what she did that day. You've changed.
I can't ever forgive you for what you did. But suffering has a way of twisting people. You're a different woman today than you were then.
Yeah. We've all been hurt. Not all of us did what I did. Or became what Delilah became. I know you'll never get over it. But neither will I.
I hope not. Goodbye, Billy. I'm taking the skiff, and I'll go alone from here.
Okay, well, that's the end of that. I guess I don't feel so bad for stealing the key now, huh? Anything else to say to her?
I can't deny it. Traveling with you has changed me.
Yeah?
I know you want to face her alone. But good luck. Remember, even if you pull off whatever trick you're planning for Delilah, she won't be easy to beat.
No, I'm sure she won't.
I'm glad Sokolov was awake to say goodbye. How is it the old man cured the plague all those years ago, but can't eat without getting food on his shirt?
What do those two things have to do with each other?
In my time here, the Dunwall City Watch was just a bunch of drunkards and layabouts. No wonder half of them turned on you. Goodbye, Emily.
Goodbye. I guess I'll leave your pistol to you. Well, let's see if the heart has anything to say here.
As black as polished onyx as he marked her flesh. My flesh. Jessamine and I played parlor games in Dunwall Tower. She cheated every time. Delilah. Brianna was the first to hear our call. Poor little girl, once an empress. You will never gain back what you lost here. I see inside you, but you're not as twisted as I thought you'd be.
I wonder if she says that because we haven't really killed as much as we could have. We've tried not to kill.
6 came over the walls and dragged you from your mother's corpse. 2 are still alive. Oh, so long ago, we ran across the rooftops, made campfires in the graveyard, slept through the day. Soon I will dream the dream of a new world, and all will change.
New sleep darts. Here's a letter to Billy Lurk. Billy, I ain't know your address, so I just give this letter to a mudlark who knew the lay of the area and hoped for the best. You and I ain't got no reason to like each other, but Fennec liked you good enough, so that's why I'm writing. Anyways, he's dead, and I thought you should know. It was that old wound, remember? It never did heal. We tried every kind of cure in Poultice. You know what I think? I think maybe the boss cut him. Maybe on purpose, maybe not. You know how it was back then. Speaking of, I tried to find the big knife, but no one's heard a thing in years. Don't know if he's alive or what. Anyways, out of respect to Fennec, if I ever see you, I won't kill you. Katrina. Okay.
It was 1831. He came to her, to me, to us. Said we could change it all and make the world right. I inhabit 2 impossible places at once.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
I plotted to steal your face, then your throne. You'll never know how close I came back then. She found the place where he was birthed by knife and ritual, thousands of years past. Your father stands in my throne room, a statue of cold stone. Jessamine is gone at last, faded into nothing. The reward is peace. There are marks on our flesh, made by the knife of Dunwall. Cursed Dowd who hides in the world and breathes still. You're alone now. I'm your only family. There are cracks in the world from the outsider's birth, and we draw from these fractures. Can you feel them? Oh, Delilah, no one loves you as I do. Point me at her.
What?
You must get near her. Take me there. Take me home. This separation must end. It hurts to be so near. Take me closer.
Alright.
Konos has a better duke now, even if no one else knows it. All right, Aunt Delilah. Let's see what you've done with my palace.
Yeah, let's see.
Home at last. It feels like another lifetime living in the tower.
Okay, well, I feel like we've explored this place pretty thoroughly. I think it's time to talk to old Sokolov here. Let's do that. Oh, I didn't want to pick this up. Let's set that down there. Alright, let's start the briefing here.
You know where to go to find Delilah, but how will you handle her? It's my hope that you have some sort of plan.
It could be tricky. She might not give me any choice but to fight. And Delilah deserves whatever she gets.
At my age, I've come to distrust words like deserve. As I've told you, I knew her long ago. Badly wounded, deep at her center, but cunning, and looking for a way to pull herself up. Perhaps more than anything, Delilah had a talent for imagining the world as a better place. If only that could have been channeled towards something less twisted.
It's probably too late to dwell on regrets.
Yes, you're right. In any case, please watch yourself. I've come to care a great deal about you.
Goodbye, Anton.
New mission clue here. Well, the skiff is ready to leave for the docks in Dunwall. The district is practically a ghost town now. Oh, spoiler alert. Briefing with Meagan Foster. Okay, we already did that. So we already looked at those two mission items. We have these two things. Lore and maps. Letter to Billy Lurk. Already listened to all those. Already looked at all that. And it's very insistent that we look at this Grand Palace map. Okay, travel to Dunwall using the skiff. Let's do that.
You took the worst Karnaca had to offer, and acquitted yourself superbly.
Oh, thank you.
Good luck with Delilah. I fear for the Empire if you fail.
Aren't you done with that painting, dude?
Remember, the people of the city might have endured a great deal since you were driven from Dunwall. Desperate times. I've got maybe one more chapter left in my own tale. Hopefully a chapter set next to a roaring fire in Tivia.
That sounds nice.
Toppling the Duke must give you a sense of peace. Maybe a better day will be born of it.
Maybe.
It would be interesting to study why the bloodflies have never taken hold here. Time. If I only had more time. Goodbye, Emily. I suspect I'll not see you again.
Probably not. Alright, let's get off this boat, get on the skiff, head over to Dunwall and see what it looks like. Apparently it's a ghost town now, according to that little note we just saw. Megan's just still hanging out over there. Does she have anything else to say now that we've talked to Anton? She does not. Well, goodbye, Billy. Goodbye, Anton. Hopefully there's better days ahead for all of us. Let's go to Dunwall streets.
If old Samuel could see me now.
You must confront Empress Delilah Copperspoon before she changes all the world with her will. Enter Dunwall Tower and find a way to reunite Delilah Copperspoon's spirit with her body to make her mortal again. Only then can you eliminate her and take back the throne. Oh boy.
Take me to the Dunwall Tower. Bring me back to the cage of my own chest.
Oh, I will. Delilah will be made mortal again.
You let your mother slip into oblivion. Do you know where my mother's resting? In a child's coffin, her skinny legs tucked beneath her, because I couldn't afford proper burial, while my father rests in the Imperial crypt.
You're lying.
You still can't accept it, little girl. Your father was born a nobody. I inhabit your mother's heart, and my body walks the halls of your crumbling palace and sleeps between your sheets.
If I learned anything in Karnaca, it's that birth shouldn't give anyone the right to rule. You earn it every day by serving the people who need you. Now I'm coming to end your tyranny, Delilah.
Okay, we've traveled to Dunwall. We've got a new mission clue here. Dunwall Tower entrance. The streets leading to Dunwall Tower have been barricaded. The tower itself is wrecked. There must be some way to get to the main entrance. How do I know this? I don't know this yet. Don't tell me this yet. Alright. Our objective has been updated. We are to eliminate Delilah Copperspoon. And let's see here. Delilah Copperspoon stole the throne, and there is no end to her ambitions or what her magic can do. More will die if she's not stopped. Eliminate her. Find a way to access Dunwall Tower. You'll need to make your way through the streets to infiltrate Dunwall Tower. So we're going to have to do. Get the old heart out and see what's going on around here. There's a rune in that direction. Rune. Runes. Bone charm. They're all pretty far away. So, I thought I had an ability that kind of lets me dark vision, observe living beings through walls. Maybe this is what I'm thinking of, this dark vision thing. That lets me see things I otherwise would not see. And I'm not really seeing anything here. Let's hop up there. Oh no.
Never gain back what you lost here.
So do I need to... I guess I do need to worry about guards and such, maybe? But the place is looking pretty deserted, right? What's going on over here? Not sure why that's that color. That's that whale oil, right? Some of it's spilled over here. Oh, it's dripping out of that tank, I guess. Kind of cool. What key is this? 7? Don't remember how far this ability works, but we're gonna take a look around here. You never know. I mean, sometimes you find useful items just by walking around, and that's what we're gonna do. Walk around. I mean, even this little boat over here might have some good stuff on it, so let's go take a look. Anything that we could steal from this boat? Here's a note. Dunwall Tower. Thomas. 2 days ago, I saw the Abbey men gather in the street and march toward Dunwall Tower. I had never seen so many of them. They were all reciting the strictures, their voices united. It made me believe the city could still be saved. But they haven't returned. Someone said they couldn't even reach the throne room at the top of the tower where Empress Delilah sits scheming up whatever comes next. It looks like most of them died at the main gate, Thomas. There are no overseers left in the capital. I'm packing everything and leaving while I still can. Join me as soon as possible, Hugh. Doesn't sound good. Cigarette case. We can pick that up. That's worth 50 whole coins. Grim tidings from the capital of the Empire. Following the coup, Empress Delilah Kaldwin, formerly called Delilah Copperspoon, still sits on the throne in Dunwall Tower. The residents of the district have, for the most part, fled. Shops and apartments sit in decay. In some cases, barricades have been erected at narrow streets, attempting to contain the odd cabal of women accompanying our new ruler. Seeking to exploit an opportunity, local gangs are having a field day. I can attest personally to the increased presence of the Hatters, whose numbers have swelled with the recruitment of orphaned children. Your intrepid reporter will continue to bring you news as it happens, and as always I will interpret the events to the best of my ability. At the Courier, we try to represent all sides that we deem reasonable, but of course we have a perspective, and we have values, like all journalistic outlets, which will always inform our reporting. Well, this is a good little boat to come and visit. We get just a little glimpse of what's ahead for us. Plus we get some raw whalebone and some angelfish scales. You can't have too many of those. Oh my gosh, look at all this ivory scrimshaw here. And this lucky sphalerite. Well, that was absolutely worth the little trip over here, huh? No trespassing. Doggone it. Keep meaning to hit 6, but I hit 5.
First to hear our call.
Citizens report troubling events. Troubling signs of mischief have been reported recently in all corners of Dunwall. What was thought to be a series of pranks has proven much more widespread and unsettling. Despite the enlightened age in which we live, superstitious folk have begun to rumor-monger of witchcraft. There are reports of dogs shaved to the skin, small owls pinned to doors, lines of salt ominously left below windows, dried rats hung from archways, cats walking backwards who fail to mew, and pots of strange-smelling ointments left underneath beds and writing desks. That all these things might be occurring here in the capital all at once boggles this journalist's mind. What desperate times, if half of these are true. Each odd occurrence seems a bad omen, a warning for terrible things to come. And if, as some say, these antics are the work of Empress Delilah's devout followers, then what hope is there? What hope indeed.
I don't know how long Dunwall is going to stand.
Who said that? Who said that? There's a note. Oh, there's some. Okay, somebody up there. Okay. Well, hopefully this person's friendly. It'd be nice to find somebody friendly here. Common key needed. Need the common key. Need to find the common key.
Everyone has to make a living, right?
Are you coming tonight?
Is it possible that I could see the key from here and retrieve it?
We'll get the cigars tomorrow. Wanna buy one?
It's a potion or something over there. Whale oil, probably. That looks like a black market. That's what that is. That's what that is. There's something over there. I think There's a note here that I missed. Warehouse key. Geraldina, it's done. Reed finally gave in. She'll drop the warehouse key where we told her behind some bottles. Don't forget, use her name. You're Miss Fenella Reed, and you're the Boyle Company import manager. Once you've greeted our businessman friend from Morley at the docks, open the warehouse for his crew so they can unload the goods. I'll start transferring them to the shop through the ceiling as soon as they're done. In the meantime, bring the Morleyan to the Boyle offices. Pretend that everybody is on holiday for some reason, still mourning the boss maybe. Make him sign some papers, use whatever forms you can find there, and make sure to stamp everything with conviction. Give him a Collero cigar from the reserve, anything to make him trust you, and remember to wear something clean. Everything's got to be finished up before sunrise, Patrick. So the key is behind some bottles. So let's look around for some bottles. Behind some bottles. Well, there's certainly no shortage of bottles out here. Behind some bottles. Oh, here's some coins. Now, shouldn't I be able to see the key with my eyeballs? With my dark sense? I should be able to, right? Should stick out like a sore thumb. Behind some bottles. Well, here's some copper that I missed. Oh no, don't fall. Behind some bottles. Now we're going to walk around using our dark vision. Hope that something pops out here. What's that? Oh, that was just, I guess, the limit of my vision. That aura, yeah. Behind some bottles. Oh, here's another newspaper. Oh, citizens report troubling events. We already read that one. Huh. Well, I want to hang out here by this door, get out of this howling wind, and end this episode here. When we come back next time, we'll keep walking around looking for those bottles. See if we can't find the key to that warehouse. There was also mention of a hole in the ceiling of the place, so that might be another option to get in there. We'll try those things in the next episode. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why don't you let me know? Maybe leave me a like or a comment or something. Whatever. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again in the next episode.